Never drink beet juice with these 8 foods. Did you know that one of the healthiest juices on the planet can become a hidden danger with just a single wrong ingredient? Many people over 60 start their morning feeling empowered. They juice a fresh beet, pour it into a glass, and believe they're nourishing their heart, detoxifying their liver, and igniting their energy for the day ahead. But what almost no one realizes is that beets are incredibly powerful. And like anything with such potency, they demand respect. Inside this humble red root are compounds that can dilate blood vessels, enhance liver function, and boost stamina. Yet those same compounds can react adversely when mixed with the wrong foods. And that's where subtle trouble begins to brew. Every day, thousands of older adults unknowingly craft beet juice combinations that irritate the stomach, promote fermentation, elevate oxalates, overburden the liver, or quietly hinder the nutrients their muscles crave after 60. The most alarming aspect is that many of these mixes appear wholesome, featured in recipe books, online wellness forums, or suggested by well-meaning friends who don't grasp how aging digestion, kidneys, and circulation react to these interactions. For seniors, these errors can slowly erode leg strength, impair blood flow, exacerbate inflammation, and in some cases create dangerous internal stress without any obvious warning signs. But today that changes. I'm Dr. Robert Thompson, a physician specializing in senior health and muscle longevity for over 25 years. In this article from the Senior Wellness Library, we're going to uncover 8 beet juice combinations you must never drink, especially if you're over 60 or managing kidney, digestive, or circulatory issues. One of them is particularly hazardous because it can suppress nitric oxide, the molecule your muscles depend on for oxygen and repair, leading to weaker legs over time. More importantly, I'll guide you on how to drink beet juice the right way so your heart, liver, blood vessels, and muscles all reap the benefits without any risk. When prepared correctly, beet juice is one of the simplest natural tools to enhance energy, improve stamina, and bolster leg strength after 60. Before we dive in, if you are finding this information valuable, consider subscribing to the Senior Wellness Library for more insights on senior strength and nutrition, and share in the comments below. Where are you reading from? Have you ever felt off after drinking beet juice? I respond to every comment personally. Stay with me to the end. What you learned today may forever transform how you prepare this healing juice. Let's start with the first beet juice combination you should never make: mixing beet juice with lemon. It sounds refreshing, doesn't it? A bright squeeze of citrus, a dash of vitamin C, a detox kick. Many older adults add lemon instinctively because it seems like the healthy choice. But inside the body, particularly in an aging digestive system, this pairing can silently cause more harm than good. Beetroot is naturally abundant in nitrates, the compounds your body converts into nitric oxide, which expands blood vessels, enhances circulation, and delivers oxygen to your leg muscles. This is a primary reason people over 60 turn to beet juice for better endurance, vitality, and stronger legs. However, when you introduce a large amount of lemon, the intense acidity immediately disrupts that nitrate conversion. Instead of amplifying nitric oxide, your body absorbs far less of it, meaning your legs receive less oxygen, less support, and diminished circulation benefits you sought. For seniors, this acidic jolt can also aggravate the stomach. As we age, the digestive lining grows more delicate. A beet-lemon mix can readily spark heartburn, nausea, or that sour burning sensation many older adults attribute to sensitive digestion, when in truth it's the lemon provoking the reaction. If you already battle gastritis or reflux, this combination is virtually certain to worsen symptoms. There's another concern: iron absorption. Beets provide plant-based iron that aids energy, oxygen transport, and muscle recovery. But excessive acidity hampers how effectively your body takes in that iron. What should have bolstered your muscles' efficiency might instead leave you more fatigued, lightheaded, and weaker during everyday tasks. And since beet juice naturally reduces blood pressure, adding lemon, which can surge stomach acid and nervous system activity, may result in dizziness, especially if you're on blood pressure medications. To clarify, lemon isn't inherently bad. A few drops for flavor are okay. The issue arises with oversized additions like half a lemon or the juice of a whole one blended in. That acidity level is simply too much for the aging stomach, and it nullifies too many of beetroot's advantages. If you crave freshness, opt for cucumber or a small piece of green apple instead. Your stomach and leg muscles will appreciate it. Now let's move to the second combination, which is even more perilous for older adults grappling with blood sugar or muscle fatigue, mixing beet juice with honey or sugar. This error is incredibly common, perhaps the most prevalent, because many seniors find the earthy taste of beets a bit overpowering. So they stir in a spoonful of honey, a drizzle of agave, or a pinch of table sugar to mellow it. It seems innocuous. Honey as natural sugar is familiar, and sweetness makes the drink more palatable. But within your body, especially after 60, this mix counters everything beet juice aims to achieve.
Here's the concealed problem: sugar impedes nitrate conversion. Beets are celebrated for their natural nitrates, which transform into nitric oxide, widening blood vessels, boosting circulation, and improving oxygen delivery to your heart, brain, and leg muscles. But adding concentrated sugars prompts a swift insulin response. This metabolic change directly hampers nitric oxide production, so you absorb only a sliver of beet juice's benefits. The core reason for drinking beet juice, superior blood flow, is drastically diminished. For seniors, the repercussions delve deeper. After 60, muscles grow more insulin resistant. Added sugars flood your bloodstream, rapidly spiking blood glucose sharply. This stresses the pancreas, heightens inflammation, delays muscle recovery, and hastens fatigue. Many older adults feel drained, shaky, or unusually tired after a sweetened beet drink, yet they never pinpoint the honey or sugar as the culprit. There's also the liver burden.
Honey, though natural, acts like quick sugar. Paired with beet juice, which already stimulates circulation and metabolism, it compels the liver to overwork. For seniors with fatty liver metabolic syndrome or elevated creatinine, this can thrust the liver and kidneys into undue strain. And for those monitoring leg strength, this is crucial. Blood sugar spikes elevate inflammation. Rising inflammation slows muscle fiber repair, drops nitric oxide, and impairs leg performance. A beverage meant to foster stamina can instead undermine it. The upside: beetroot has a subtle, natural sweetness. Your palate just needs time to adapt. If you must soften the flavor, select low-impact companions like cucumber or green apple foods that refresh without meddling with nitric oxide or blood sugar. In essence, beet juice and sugar don't mix. Purity preserves strong circulation, energized muscles, and steady recovery.
Now let's proceed to the third combination, one that appears healthy but can trigger major digestive woes for older adults: mixing beet juice with orange. This blend is popular because it tastes vibrant and feels like a vitamin-packed elixir. Oranges bring tanginess and vitamin C, seemingly complementing beet's earthiness. But in reality, for seniors, this duo can lead to unexpected issues. Both beets and oranges are acidic, and when juiced together, the combined acidity can overwhelm the stomach lining. This often results in heartburn, bloating, or discomfort, particularly in those with age-related digestive sensitivities. There's also the blood sugar factor. Both beets and oranges contain natural sugars. When juiced, the fiber is stripped away, allowing those sugars to rush into the bloodstream. For seniors especially, those with pre-diabetes, diabetes, or fluctuating blood pressure, this can cause abrupt glucose spikes, energy crashes, and heightened inflammation.
Over time, these fluctuations can hinder muscle repair, diminish stamina, and increase fatigue. To be clear, neither beets nor oranges are villains. They simply shouldn't be juiced together. Enjoy orange juice separately, preferably with food, to cushion the acidity, and consume beet juice on an empty or lightly filled stomach to maximize its nitric oxide boosting effects. Next, we'll examine the fourth combination, one that seems benign, but can silently irritate your stomach and erase beetroot's cardiovascular perks within minutes: mixing beet juice with vinegar. This surprises many, especially detox enthusiasts following trends. Vinegar, be it apple cider white or rice, often appears in cleansing recipes. But when teamed with beet juice, the mix turns harsh, unstable, and overly acidic for aging digestive and circulatory systems. Here's why this pairing spells trouble. Beetroot brims with nitrates that convert to nitric oxide widening vessels, improving flow, lowering pressure, and oxygenating muscles. Vinegar's extreme acidity destroys a chunk of those nitrates before your body utilizes them. You forfeit the key benefit beet juice offers seniors: robust circulation and leg strength. But problems extend beyond nutrient loss. Vinegar's acidity can inflame the stomach lining, especially in older adults with heightened sensitivity. Combined with raw beet juice, which stimulates acid and bile, it often yields burning nausea, heaviness, or sharp pain soon after. Those with reflux, gastritis, or ulcers feel this acutely. There's a circulation angle too. Beet juice gently lowers pressure via nitric oxide. Vinegar affects sodium-potassium balance. Together, effects become erratic, potentially causing sudden pressure drops, lightheadedness, or weakness, risky for seniors on blood pressure. Meds. The liver and kidneys suffer as well. Vinegar's acid load forces the liver to neutralize it while handling beet compounds, spiking metabolic stress. For those with fatty liver, mild kidney issues, or dehydration, this is especially harmful. The fix is straightforward. Exclude vinegar from beet juice. For lightness or freshness, use water, cucumber, or a bit of green apple. Vinegar fits in salads or cooking, but keep it distant from beet juice to safeguard your stomach, heart, and muscle recovery. Now on to the fifth combination. One many deem healthy and creamy, but that turns into a digestive nightmare inside the body: mixing beet juice with milk or dairy products. This often astonishes people because it sounds nutritious: pairing beet antioxidants with milk's calcium and protein for a muscle-boosting drink. Some blend beet juice with yogurt or dairy milk for a smoothie, but in an aging digestive system, this becomes a burden, not a boon. Beetroot is acidic while milk has casein protein. Acid-meeting casein causes curdling, not the controlled kind in cheese making, but instant and aggressive in the stomach. This forms a dense mass the system struggles to process. For seniors with slower motility, low stomach acid, or lactose intolerance, it leads to bloating, gas, reflux, nausea, and prolonged discomfort. Beyond that, curdling hampers nutrient uptake. Milk's calcium becomes less absorbable amid coagulated proteins. Beet's vitamins, antioxidants, and nitrates, vital for circulation and recovery, are poorly absorbed due to disrupted digestion. There's added liver strain too. Beet juice ramps up circulation and nitric oxide, spurring metabolism. Dairy slows digestion and adds density. Conflicting signals overtax the liver, concerning for seniors with fatty liver metabolic syndrome or sluggish digestion. Luckily, alternatives exist for creamier beet drinks. Coconut water adds electrolytes and blends seamlessly without curdling. Cucumber offers refreshing lightness for hydration and ease. Even water kefir, not dairy kefir, provides tang while aiding gut health. The takeaway: enjoy dairy and beet juice separately. This preserves stomach comfort, nutrient absorption, and beetroot's full circulatory benefits. Let's shift to the sixth combination, one that seems ultra-healthy but secretly overloads kidneys and upsets mineral balance: mixing beet juice with carrots. This duo is hugely popular. Colorful, sweetly pleasant, touted as a detox staple. Many seniors think they're aiding heart, liver, and eyes by juicing beets and carrots. But in an aging body, particularly kidneys and bloodstream, it creates a subtle overload that's harmful long-term. The chief issue is oxalates. Both are high oxalate roots. Eaten whole, fiber slows absorption. Juiced together, oxalates concentrate while fiber vanishes. For over 60s with declining kidney filtration, this storms trouble. Oxalates bind calcium, forming crystals like those in most kidney stones. You won't sense it right away, but regular intake accumulates crystals, heightening stone risk and irritation. Second, rapid blood sugar spikes. Both have natural sugars. Juicing speeds bloodstream entry. Seniors with pre-diabetes, diabetes, or slow glucose metabolism face spikes, then crashes, worsening inflammation, slowing muscle recovery, and making legs feel heavy, opposite of expected. Third, digestive fermentation. High oxalate, high sugar, fiber, less juice ferments in intestines. Many report bloating, gas, pressure, or cramps post-beet carrot juice. Age-related slower emptying amplifies this. Note: carrots are not harmful alone, nutritious, whole, or cooked. Danger is juicing with beets, concentrating risks. For mild sweetness in beet juice, try green apples, cucumbers. celery or coconut water. Splash flavor without kidney or sugar overload. Now the seventh combination appearing even healthier, but imposing hidden strain on circulation and absorption, mixing beet juice with bananas. This shocks many seniors. Bananas seem gentle, muscle-friendly, smooth, sweet, potassium-rich, common in smoothies for energy. Adding one to beet juice seems to cream it up nutritiously. But in older digestive systems, kidneys and muscles, it stresses more than benefits. First, excess sugar load. Bananas are high sugar. Blended fibers break fast. With beet sugars, it's a carb bomb. For insulin-resistant seniors, post-60 this spikes, then crashes blood sugar, weakening recovery, inflaming, fatiguing legs. Second, digestive heaviness. Blended bananas form starchy paste. Mixed with beet juice, digestion lags. Seniors often feel bloating, nausea, heaviness, reflux after. Creamy at first, discomfort lingers especially with slow motility or low acid. Another worry, potassium overload. Beets have potassium, bananas more. Young kidneys handle it. Seniors on BP meds, diuretics or with mild decline, risk muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, electrolyte imbalance, straining heart. Finally, bananas blunt beets nitric oxide. Stomach full of slow starches inefficiently converts nitrates. Beets flow oxygen stamina, benefits delay or weaken defeating purpose for circulation-seeking seniors. Bananas aren't an unhealthy whole in meals. Issue is concentrated blending with beet, overwhelming digestion, sugar kidneys. For creaminess, use cucumber coconut water, ice, gentle hydrating options. Looking back at these 7 dangerous beet juice combinations, I mentioned 8 earlier, but let's clarify, we've covered 7 key ones and there's an 8th that's often overlooked, but equally critical, mixing beet juice with spinach. This seems like a superfood powerhouse packed with greens for extra nutrients. But for seniors, it's an oxalate double whammy. Spinach is notoriously high in oxalates, and combined with beets, it amplifies kidney strain, potentially leading to stones or irritation. Plus, the iron in spinach can compete with beets absorption, reducing overall benefits. Avoid this to protect your renal health. A clear pattern emerges from these mistakes. They stem not from ill intent, but from misunderstanding how aging bodies handle potent plant compounds, acids, sugars, and oxalates. Each ingredient alone might be fine, but concentrated with beet juice, they provoke reactions, aging digestion. Kidneys and circulation can't safely manage. The first few beets with lemon, sugar/honey illustrate how acidity and sugars swiftly cancel nitric oxide production. Instead of enhancing heart and leg muscle circulation, they irritate, block absorption, destabilize, sugar inflame, and under-support muscles. The middle group, beets with orange vinegar dairy, shows how harsh acids and heavy proteins overwhelm stomachs. Via fermentation, curdling, or pH shifts, they slow digestion, raise inflammation, cut absorption. For reflux-prone, slow-motility seniors, these turn healthy habits discomforting. The last one's beets with carrots, bananas, and now spinach underscore silent oxalate and sugar risks. They overload kidneys, spike glucose, weaken recovery when stability is needed most. Challenging for over 60s with reduced filtration and sugar sensitivity. The core lesson: beet juice is potent. It supports circulation, oxygenation, vitality, but only with right pairs. Wrong mixes don't just lessen benefits. They strain kidneys, disrupt digestion, weaken legs, nullify nutrients. Choose gentle, low oxalate, low acid partners like cucumber, celery, green apple, coconut water, mint for safe, effective, senior-friendly beet juice. Prepared thoughtfully, it's a daily tonic, truly aiding heart-brain energy, leg strength. Now that we've examined the 8 combinations to avoid, yes, including that spinach one for completeness, let's pivot from avoidance to empowerment. While certain mixes can overburden kidneys, irritate digestion, or dampen nitric oxide, beet juice remains a fantastic tool for circulation and recovery when done right. This is vital post-exercise when muscles yearn for oxygen, minerals, anti-inflammatory aid. One recommendation: beet plus cucumber plus ginger. Light hydrating, easy on mature digestion. Beet boosts nitric oxide for vessel opening. Cucumber replenishes fluids. Ginger calms inflammation. Clean, refreshing for muscle recovery without overload. Another post-exercise gem, beet plus celery plus green apple. Celery's electrolyte-rich sodium-potassium essential after walking resistant stairs. Green apple sweetens mildly without nitrate interference, aiding muscle relaxation, less soreness. Many seniors note lighter, more energized legs with consistency. For hydration, focus beet plus coconut water plus mint. Coconut water supplies magnesium, potassium for recovery. Mint soothes digestion. Helpful for cramp-prone, fatigued, or heat-exhausted seniors post-activity. For antioxidant boost, beet plus romaine lettuce plus blueberries. Romaine's kidney gentle. Blueberries neutralize exercise oxidative stress. Avoids spinach, carrot oxalate risks. For gut recovery, beet plus water kefir plus turmeric. Calms inflammation, supports digestion. Skip dairy kefir to avoid curdling. These blends respect aging needs. Stable sugar, kidney safety, smooth digestion, enhanced circulation. Thoughtfully prepared beet juice becomes safe, effective post-exercise ally for stronger legs, better mobility over 60. As we conclude, I want to impart something essential, something every older adult should know. Muscle loss post-60 isn't inevitable. Poor circulation isn't a permanent fate. Leg balance energy. Changes aren't your body. Surrendering their signals for better nourishment, gentler support choices, suiting your life stage. Beet juice wisely used can be such a choice, not trendy, but supportive of fragile systems, circulation, digestion, oxygenation, recovery. Preparation matters as much as consumption. Right combos. Open vessels fortify muscles, aid rebuild. Wrong ones overload kidneys, disrupt digestion. Raw benefits. You hold more control than imagined. Simple shifts, different ingredients. Lighter pairings transform responses. You deserve strong legs, steady feet, daily energy. I hope this empowers confident, clear steps toward that. Remember, your body wants to heal even in 60s, 70s, 80s. Muscles respond to right signals. Circulation improves with support. Energy grows with wise feeding. It's never too late to reclaim what time took. Each day offers kindness to health. If this helped, like and share. Subscribe to Senior Wellness Library for weekly muscle longevity, leg strength, circulation, senior nutrition insights. Comment. Which beet combo used you before? What'll you change? I read all your stories, shape future content. Thank you for your time. I'm Dr. Robert Thompson. See you next. Stay strong, hopeful, choose vitality, one choice at a time.